Hi guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and in today's video I wanted to show you how I made this cute press-on set inspired by Pride Month. So it's all about bright colors, rainbows, kings, queens, love, all that jazz, because love knows no color, love knows no gender, no age, whatever. Love is love in my opinion, and everyone is free to recreate this design in any way whatsoever. So if you want to know how I made this, please keep on watching, of course. So I am using some press-on nails because I just recently did my nails with like a new gel polish on my right hand and the cute milk bath design with regular nail polishes on my left hand. So I'm just going to do really easy, just two colored nails, add some glitter and just some gems, and that's it. It's really easy. I decided to do something with gel polishes. I might consider doing a design with regular nail polishes as well. If that's more your thing, just let me know in the comments down below and I will try to make one this month as well. So I just went in with Flores first and then Suns Out. Both are by Madam Glam. Almost every single gel polish used in this video is by Madam Glam. Apart from the purple color and the top coat I'm using, those are by PJR. But I really like both brands. I think Madam Glam is just a little bit more my favorite brand because they have so extremely like many colors to choose from and they are super opaque as well. But for this design I just added the pink first on one edge and going in with the second layer, and the same goes for the orangey yellow tone. I really wanted to make a design that is really easy to recreate, whether it's with gel polishes as well or even with nail polishes. Again, I'm not doing any blending. I'm not going to do an ombre or a gradient. You need like zero nail art skills for this, so you don't have to be a nail art ninja or anything like that. You don't even need like a lot of tools. Even the brush I'm using to apply the glitter into the sticky layer of the just cured gel polish is just a random like eyeshadow brush. I have a ton of like makeup brushes as well, and I just purchased a couple of like eyeshadow sets or eyeshadow brush sets, I have to say. You could easily just grab a little kit or a brush set from AliExpress. They are really inexpensive. I got like a 15-piece set for like €3 or something, but some brushes are really convenient to use for nail art, such as this flat eyeshadow brush. So I'm just pressing my brush into the glitter and pressing that glitter onto the sticky layer of the just cured gel polish. So you don't have to apply a top coat yet or another layer of base coat or anything whatsoever. If you have gel polish colors which still have a really sticky layer after curing, it is perfect to use for this design. So you just want to press on your matching colored glitters. Again, my glitters are just bought from eBay and AliExpress. I bought them like ages ago, but you will see in an upcoming video in which I will show you my nail art supply stash or collection that I have a ton of different glitters. So I felt like it was time for me to just add some glitter in this design as well, because I feel like Pride Month, it makes me think of like love and just happiness and equality and all that stuff, and it needs a little sparkle, you know, just to show how enthusiastic I am about the entire like community that's out there. And I think nail art is for guys and girls, so it doesn't matter what age you are, what gender, what your personal preferences are as far as love goes. I'm like totally open-minded to everyone and anything, so no hate on my channel, and please no hate in the comment section as well, because if you do, your comment will not be like shown publicly and I will just remove it, because I won't tolerate any hate towards anyone or anything on my channel. This is like a happy place. We can just all chill out, create some fun stuff and just love each other, you know? So yeah, I'm going in with the second nail already. So I applied Suns Out, and now I'm going in with a yellow color, which is called My Chick. I have to say, in person, like in real life, the orange color, Suns Out, was more orange than it comes across on camera here. So the difference between the yellow and the orange is a little bit bigger in real life, but my camera was like, it seems kind of yellow, so I'm just going to show it more yellow than it actually is. But of course, it's totally up to you if you want to do the design the same way I did. Of course, you can always start with like the orange yellow nail and continue with the yellow green, green blue, blue purple, purple pink. It totally depends on what is your favorite color. Now I look back at this design, I wish I would have started with like the green. So I would have gone for like green, blue, blue, purple, purple pink, and then like the pink orange, so I had more pink in like the center nails, if you know what I mean. I really like pink, but you guys already knew that. But for this nail, again, you just want to apply 2 layers of each color. Then again, you don't have to be precise, you don't have to gradient or ombre or blend or anything like that, because you are adding a good amount of glitter afterwards. The edge doesn't really show up that like clear in your face, so it isn't like a big deal if you are a little shaky, just like I am. And your line isn't like completely straight, because the glitter will kind of like cover it a little bit and make sure it's not that obvious. So then again, just add your top coat, and I do use a bigger like fluffy makeup brush just to get rid of all of the excess glitter that hasn't adhered to the sticky layer. Sometimes you add a little bit too much, but that's perfectly fine. It is just glitter. You won't kill anyone with just a little bit of glitter, you know. So yeah, just make sure that after you have removed the excess glitter with a fluffy brush or any way you prefer doing so, just go in with a good amount of top coat. I use a top coat by PJR, which is a non-wipe one. It's totally up to you if you want to use a top coat which still has a sticky layer afterwards. You could easily just remove that with some rubbing alcohol or a gel polish cleaner or anything like that. I just took one that doesn't have the sticky layer afterwards, because it was more convenient for me and I didn't have to rub all of the nails afterwards to get rid of that layer. And also making sure, because if you do have a sticky residue layer afterwards, some of the loose glitter might get stuck into there and it's just a big old mess. So I would just recommend using a non-wipe off top coat, but it's totally up to you. Then for the next nail, just go in with your yellow again, and for the green I went in with a lovely green color by Madam Glam called Pistachio. I'm not a big fan of pistachios. I'm more of like a peanut kind of girl, or I don't know, I like almonds and all that jazz, but I'm not big on pistachios. But I really do like this color though. And then again, after curing every layer, just go in with your glitters. You could always just burnish the glitters in a little bit as well. You do that by pressing on the glitter into the sticky layer and then just rub over with your dense eyeshadow brush, or like the flat brush I'm using right here. That way you really make sure all of the glitter is flat and it gives a really flawless end result. Then the next nail is green with blue, and if I remember correctly, this is the ring finger already. And for the blue, I'm going in with Madam Glam's Russian blue. It is a really lovely like baby blue color. Again, you don't have to use Madam Glam or just the colors I'm using. You can go in with any color of your liking. You can recreate this with nail polishes as well. Of course, all natural nails too. But yeah, I'm still thinking of doing a design. I started myself by like bunking the green into the blue. But you can always recreate it the way you want to. But what was I saying? I'm thinking of doing a design with nail polishes as well for Pride Month, because, you know, I like my bright colors and I like rainbows and I like everything to do with like Pride Month and love and just sharing the love and no hate and all that jazz. But I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I might do like a water marble or something like that. I think that would be really cool to just do a marble with super bright nail polish colors. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for that yet. And then again, I don't feel like taking off my milk bath nails yet, because they turn out so cute and I got so many compliments on those. It just looks really, really cute. And again, thank you guys so much for all of your support on that video as well, and of course on all of my other videos too. I'm really grateful for that we're building such a cool community here and everyone is just so like positive and all. But just a little quick tip in between while my gel polish was curing: if you want to remove glitter from your brush, something I tend to do is just take some of my rubbing alcohol, spray it onto the brush and just wipe my brush on a little bit of kitchen towel or anything like that. That really helps to just make sure there isn't any like sticky layer from the gel polish on my brush anymore, and most of the glitters will be gone as well. So that is just a little quick tip I wanted to share with you in between this tutorial. Then for the pinky nail, the final nail, I started with Russian Blue by Madam Glam, and now I'm going in with Orchid Purple, which is by PJR. Do know that this gel polish needs to cure for a full minute. I didn't really think about it, so I just cured the entire nail for a full minute, even though Madam Glam colors only have to be cured for 30 seconds, but that was my bad. Nothing happened with the gel polish for over curing it, so that was like a little bit of like a lucky streak for me. Sometimes if you over cure colors, they might like ripple up and wrinkle up and like pull away from the edges, but that didn't happen at all, so that was a big plus. Again, just go in with your matching colors. So I'm going in with my flat brush and some blue glitters again. Most of the glitters do have like a green like sheen to it. I really like that, just to give it a little bit more extra. And as well, the purple color or the purple colored glitter also had that greenish sheen to it, but I really liked it though. Of course, you can always go in with like full on opaque purple glitter without any duochrome or multi-chromeness to it, but I just really liked it this way and I think it looks really cute. So yeah, that were already the 5 nails completely done. Of course, don't forget to cap it all in with a good amount of top coat to make sure all of the glitters are completely encapsulated. But then with some nail glue, yes people, I am using nail glue today. I never use that on my natural nails because that might damage the nail if you want to take it off again, but I am going to use some nail glue to adhere some extra gems. So I really wanted to add some crowns that I had laying around, just silver colored, because silver has my personal preference. Of course, you can always go in with like golden embellishments or stuff like that, but for the thumb I just added a lovely little crown, and that crown actually has some tiny like clear rhinestones in it as well, which made it super cute. And then for the ring finger I added a different crown, so you kind of have like a king and a queen crown, or 2 queen crowns, or 2 king crowns, whatever you prefer. I really wanted to do 2 separate ones because I just think it looks really cute and it just ties in this design perfectly. Then for the other nails I added a little bit of glue on there as well and just bent some heart-shaped, like cut out heart-shaped thingies on forehand. I just bended them a little bit so they would get stuck to the nail like more easily. You could easily bend these with your finger because the hearts aren't that tiny, but you could also use a brush and just press the embellishment on there and just press it in the rounded shape you would like. But you also have like little tools to bend embellishments and yeah, all that jazz. There's a lot of stuff out there. Just look up like an nail art bender or something at AliExpress, and you will find what I mean by saying that. But yeah, I just added two smaller, or not really small, but smaller hearts to the pointer finger, and I'm going to do the same for the pinky as well. And on the middle fingernail, I just added one bigger heart and added that more towards the tip area. I just wanted to do something different and not place two hearts on all the other nails, you know. And then again, for the pinky finger, I decided to mirror or do like the opposite direction and placement as we did for the pointer finger, but you will see what I mean by that just by looking at the footage. But yeah, that was already the entire design. I really hope you liked it. If you have any ideas or like requests for me to do Pride Month wise, or with regular nail polishes or gel polishes, do let me know in the comments down below. I'm always open to like new ideas and requests and all that jazz, but I really hope you liked it. Let me know what you think about this design down in the comments below. Are you a big Pride Month fan yourself? I am like straight, as you guys know. I'm married to the love of my life, but I'm like a big like fan of Pride Month because love is love, you know, and that's just the way I think about it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Again, if you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you in my next video.